Hey everybody, Henry here. In this episode we're having a look at Ditoo. This is a nice looking gadget, and as you can tell from its form factor, though in a very miniature size, it represents the old vintage PC look, and it is also described as your best desktop companion. Now, weeks ago I had the chance to review the Timebox-Evo, and what they share in common are many things. So they both sit under the same category known as Pixo if you surf into the Divoom website. Now, they both share similar things. They are capable of daily functions such as setting the alarm, playing music out loud, playing games, and having fun changing your display. Of course, they are both Bluetooth speakers. This guy, the Timebox-Evo, has a 6-watt output power, and this 10-watt output power, and this is what got me more excited when I got the Ditoo. Later on, I'm going also to give an audio test and play music out loud on both devices, so you are going to be able to distinguish which one sounds better. Now, the Ditoo not only offers more, but with its look, its mechanical keyboard, and other features, it just makes the choice more attractive. So without further ado, let's start with the review, and first let me tell you what you get in the box. Now, the packaging is great, and opening it was part of the experience. Clearly seems that no expense have been spared into packaging. Inside you get a nice plastic bag in the gift style, which I loved, where inside sits the Ditoo. I mean, such a great detail put by Divoom. This is the military green color, by the way, but there's plenty of other colors that you can choose for your Ditoo. So the Ditoo unit itself sits inside this carrying case, as you can tell, again in military color, which also has a nice silicone handle. Inside you get the Ditoo, of course, a USB Type-C charging cable, some pretty stickers, and a manual. First, let's talk about build quality. So Ditoo is made of plastic all around, but still features a nice glossy, smooth finish, and to me it seems to be scratch resistant at a good level. On the bottom there's 4 rubberized legs that helped Ditoo to stay in place and feel really solid. On top there's the speaker compartment, and on the rear there's the rear bass port, engineered so to help for better rich bass sound and overall quality sound, of course. On the right side you get this distinguished gray tab where you find the USB-C port, the power button, a microSD port, and a dot that turns red to indicate when the unit is getting charged. The microSD card, by the way, has a limit to 64 gigs so that you can get thousands of songs playing on your Ditoo. And now the front, which is what highlights Ditoo the most. It has this front LED panel in RGB, very good looking screen that offers the classic 8-bit pixel art animation, and right below there's the mechanical keyboard which also offers LED lighting. The keyboard is truly the highlight of everything, to be honest. The buttons look, to me at least, very durable, and I love the classic sound as I press them. And there's also this lever that you pull to enter or confirm things. Now let's talk hardware. So the Ditoo has 45mm speaker size, 10-watt output power, signal to noise ratio equal or higher than 80 decibels, frequency response 80 Hz to 20 kHz, battery capacity 3000 mAh, charging time takes 4 hours, playback time can last 8 hours, Bluetooth technology uses 5.0, wireless range 10 meters, and it weighs only 505 grams. Now, many functions are controlled through the device itself, without mentioning the extras that you get when you sync the device to your mobile application. But later on that, now I'm going to do a quick walkthrough to see how to use this unit and what does it offer without syncing to the app. So how does Ditoo work? To turn on the device, you hold the power button for 1 second, and it always flashes the Bluetooth to let you know that, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to connect, just tell me. To move along the different channels, you press the brightness button one at a time. Now, each channel has different effects, and to change effects, you hold the brightness button. Main colors are changed only through the app, but we'll see that later in a bit. The same thing with the other channels. Now, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 8th channels shift in different effects automatically in their own. To increase or decrease the volume of the device, you press these 2 buttons, the plus and the minus. To increase or decrease the brightness, you hold the left or the right arrow. To record a voice message, you have to pull the lever and hold for a sec. You can record up to 60 seconds of voice message. To stop the recording, you pull the lever again or any of these buttons. This icon won't go away until someone plays the message. To play it, you pull again the lever or any of the buttons. This yellow button with the letter M gets you to the cool things. So you'll find the game section here, creativity, tools, alarm clock and music. Pull the lever to enter to the games. It will offer to you 9 different games, mini games, all classic. And by the way, you can always go back by pressing the M button to other sections. And you can press the brightness button if you want to go back to the home screen. Now, personally, I find the creativity menu great for kids and very amusing in free time. Into the tool menu, you'll find a scoreboard, a stopwatch, a noise meter, and the hourglass. Last but not least, you'll find your music either entering through Bluetooth or through your micro SD card. To check the battery status, you only press once the power button. To turn off the keyboard LED lighting, press hold the M button. And that's pretty much what Ditoo offers itself without a Bluetooth connection. Now, to enjoy the full experience, you have to download the Divoom app that you can find in your App Store or Play Store. I also found it on my Huawei app gallery. Now, the interface is very intuitive and the app works very smooth. We have here 5 different menus: the discovery menu, the channel, the cube, the music, and the settings. Now let's start from the first one with the discovery menu. So for example here, the design option, just as you think it is. You can select grid size here, and definitely you can save your artwork. This other thing, you can do some text artwork here, which is really awesome. And look how pretty it looks on the screen as I play it. You can also play and do the DJ as well. And you also have other things here. Here, for example, the noise meter, just as you have on the unit itself, the scoreboard again. You can also play games through your smartphone here. And now let's jump to the channel menu. This is where you can change your clock's color and also add extra features such as, for example, temperature, calendar, and more. But remember that the more features you add, the more battery you consume. Lighting, for example, here, you can simply change the color accent and also the shape as well. Cloud channel changes effects on its own, as I mentioned earlier. VJ effects you can of course select through here or straight from the device itself by pressing hold the brightness button. Visualizer, the same thing just as in VJ effects. And there's also the custom section where you can add your own display. Now let's move over to the cube menu. Here you can scroll to thousands of pixel artwork done by thousands of other people, and you can get them on your display as well. Of course, you can create your own once you have your account, and you can share your artwork with the others. You can like, you can favorite, you can share, you can do a lot of things. The music menu. Here you can scroll to 50,000 different radio stations. You can search your favorites, and also if you want, you can also favorite stations and have them for a quick access. Now the other menu, the settings, will show you basically personal stuff and edit devices internal settings. And that's pretty much what you can get in a full experience connecting your Ditoo to the Divoom Smart app. Now about downsides, I found a drawback on the Pixel Ditoo, and that is the microphone. The sound that is being recorded through the microphone of the Ditoo sounds a bit muffled. It seems to me that the microphone is dead centered inside the unit, and of course it has the omnidirectional pickup pattern, so 360-degree pickup pattern, so no matter from which side you talk, it's going to pick up the same sound intensity from every angle. But in contrast, the Timebox-Evo has the microphone exposed right next to the power button, and if you speak right in front of the mic, the sound that it delivers is much cleaner and clear and just sounds more enhanced. So right now I'm going to do a test, so to let you know what I'm talking about here. So right now I'm talking in front of the desktop, right now on the left side, right now talking on the rear, on the right side, on top and on the bottom. And as you can tell, it sounds very muffled. So I'm going to pull the lever to stop the message. I'm going to play it. Have a listen. So right now I'm talking in front of the desktop, right now on the left side, right now talking on the rear, on the right side, on top and on the bottom. And as you can tell, it sounds very muffled. I'm going to play it back. And of course, you don't get any more intensity in a certain area. So from wherever side that I talk, it's going to pick up the same. So I'm going to... Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing with the Timebox-Evo. So I'm going to hold the play button. Okay, now it's going to start to record the voice. Alright, now it's able to record the voice up to 60 seconds. So I'm talking directly in front of the device, now on the left side, on the rear, on the right where the microphone is exposed. At least to me, I'm very obsessed with microphones and the audio quality, and I find the Timebox-Evo to be miles ahead when it comes to microphone quality and what it delivers in terms of sound in comparison to the Ditoo. Now let me stop the message. Have a listen. Right now it's able to record the voice up to 60 seconds, so I'm talking directly in front of the device, now on the left side. At least to me, I'm very obsessed with microphones and the audio quality, and I find the Timebox-Evo to be miles ahead when it comes to microphone quality and what it delivers in terms of sound in comparison to the Ditoo. Now let me stop the message. Alright, so as you saw, Timebox-Evo is really miles ahead when it comes to microphone quality, and that's because they have exposed the mic right next to the power button. When it comes to the Pixel Ditoo, such a pity because it's so beautiful. I love this retro looking design and everything, but I would have loved to see the microphone maybe exposed somewhere here to this gray tab. We don't get that. Anyways, the other downside is the battery life. It's a bit short. The same thing with the Timebox-Evo. Though in the Pixel Ditoo you get 8 hours playback, here you get just 6-hour playback. Now we came to the conclusion, so to sum it up, as we saw throughout the video, Ditoo is very capable of many things and it offers a lot of features, especially also the extras that you get through the Divoom Smart application. And now this could actually be your partner in crime for your office or your room. What really makes it special, in my opinion, is the retro design look of classic computers, and I appreciate the work and the creativity those guys have thrown on this little gadget. I find this very attractive and beautiful looking gadget also as a decor. It is so satisfying to look at it on the desk while telling the time or handling other daily functions such as voice recording, which is one of my favorites, or play your favorite music through radio. It covers more than 50,000 stations. They are doing a great job with the Divoom app application, which gets updated every single day. You can chill in your free time by playing mini games. Without forgetting, I also do love the packaging that this guy comes in. They really haven't spared any expenses. They have done their best, and I also love the carrying case because it comes also with this handle in silicone, which is very soft to touch, and I love it, and keeps your Ditoo very well secured and nice right here inside, and that's great. You can walk with it when you go to the beach, and then you can open the door for the Ditoo. It goes out and it plays music out loud. And bottom line is, you either love this thing or you just don't have a connection with this. And all of these will set you back for only $80. this could also be a perfect gift for family members or friends. So if you're interested to buy this guide, check the links in the description below. And if you do have any questions or comment, please leave it down below. I'd be glad to answer and comment and interact with you. So yeah, that would do it. I really hope you found the video enjoyable, helpful and amusing. So yeah, I'm Henry. Have a good one. Bye-bye.